workers, hoot if you support the strike. Three unions united together fighting for a better Wits. 2nd of August 2012, down with managerialism.
The Wits academic and support staff strike started this morning at 7 a.m. as Asawu, Nahawu and ALSA members picketed outside various entrances to Wits. After negotiations failed last night, the unions collectively decided to go on with the one-day strike. Vice-Chancellor Loyiso Nongqa said that Wits academics are missing the bigger picture in their fight for better pay and working conditions, in an article he wrote for Business Day last week. The unions are demanding a 9% increase for support staff and an implementation of the 75th percentile of the tertiary education sector benchmark. Management is offering a 6.8% increase. Other demands are the establishment of a childcare facility for Wits employees and a resolution to the Wits parking crisis. The action continued at 12 p.m, where union leaders spoke to their members and students on the steps of the Great Hall. Vice-Chancellor Nongqa arrived but was booed by the crowds.
Should we say, Viva Vice-Chancellor, Viva, he's standing behind me.
David Dickinson, president of Asawu, Adele Underhay, president of ALSA, and Richard Siddiqui from Nahawu addressed the crowds, followed by Toboko Totela from the SRC and Tokelo Nhlabo from the Wits Workers' Solidarity Committee.
We need to talk and we need to have resolution and we need to be able to come to you and say the parking crisis is resolved or the leave crisis is resolved. People know how much leave they've got. Or we can have a childcare facility on Wits campus. Or we can get an increase in January until December next year and go with a budgeting cycle. But nobody seems to want to commit to anything. According to management, there were only 300 people in the protest. So I'm trying to work out if they're going to say 100 people or a handful were here.
I believe that this will go down as the rainbow strike at Wits. We have stood together. Katabe ya hare dula moho renale matla. We asked them, what about the 75th percentile for academics? And they said, we don't understand this 75th percentile.
Management don't understand the 75th percentile, yet the Vice-Chancellor is a mathematician.
These are not actually negotiations. These are talks about offers to talk about offers to talk. People are only willing to negotiate if they cannot have their own way. And for too long, we have allowed them to have their own way. Today, that has stopped.
It is because it is these students that you have been teaching, it is these students that you have been serving, who are here to say that not in our name, not on our campus, will we allow such injustices to happen.
And we applaud you, the Workers' Solidarity Committee, the workers from Sonke, the workers from Savest, the workers from Supercare, say they applaud you and they respect you. And in future, you must not isolate yourself from their struggles too. And Royal Mlandi, Amandla.
Now that negotiations have stalled, Dickinson had a message for Wits management.
The message that we are prepared to strike again has to reach the 11th floor. Let me ask you again, and this time I want to answer in a way that the 11th floor will hear. Can we strike again?